y'all? It's your boy Jared. You already know what's going on. If you don't, just look at the what title. My God, it is so good to see y'all. I am so glad that y'all decided to be here. Hey, how y'all doing? Before you even know what I'm about to talk about, just subscribe. And just do it. It ain't gonna hurt. I do good content. I do look good sometimes. You know what I'm saying? I do look sometimes. You know what I'm saying? I'm so glad that y'all decided to be here. Thank you so much for deciding to be here. As you can tell, we're going to talk about comparison. But before we get started, don't forget to like, don't forget to subscribe, don't forget to comment, because you already know what. If I make it what, you make it what too. Amen. How y'all week been going? Cause, I know if your week has not been good from the start, you still got time to change that thing around. You don't have to wait until next week to turn that thing around. You can turn that thing around and it can be better right now. You just got to shift your perspective. Whether that's reading, you got to pray, read an article, do something. Get up off of that bed and do what you need to do. You on that social media, watching your life pass you by, thinking, looking at videos are going to make you feel better. No, get up, go for a walk, stop eating all that food, stop binge eating. I'm sorry, I'm yelling and I just got started with y'all. I'm sorry, I'm just so confident that you're gonna be in a better place. You just gotta get yourself out of it. Now, as y'all already know, I got my handy dandy iPad. I gotta get this information out to y'all. Look, I got it 1 second. I gotta get this information out to y'all, because if I don't give it out to y'all, who's gonna give it to you? Somebody else, but I want you to get it from me. Let's get into it. Now, today we're going to be talking about comparison. Now, I'm going to be giving y'all the causes of comparison, the effects, and how can you stop comparing yourself to other people, because we all know that everybody has a level of comparison, but comparison is not always a bad thing, because comparison can help shift your mind to be like, okay, well, I can tweak this. Like, it can help you get to a better place. If you're comparing yourself to somebody while despising where you are, that's a problem. If you're not comparing yourself to somebody and saying like, okay, well, this is what I can do better in order to be where I want to be. Like, if you're not doing that, that's a problem, friend. You can have an example. They're a good example, but I don't want you to despise where you are. That's not fair for you. That's not fair for your journey. Oh, I'm sorry. We don't condone violence. I'm sorry. I just got excited. I did. I want to talk about this subject because somebody was talking to me about my content, and they was saying like, I love what you're doing, but it also makes me scared to do my own content because my content is not like yours. For anybody that's thinking about that, get that out of your mind, because we all start somewhere. There's still some things that I want to do with my content that I feel like is not there yet, but eventually I'm going to get there. I don't want comparison to paralyze you, to make you stay where you are, okay? So we're all on this journey of trying to be better. You never know what a person is thinking. I was just telling this person, you don't even understand, like, I appreciate what you're saying, but I don't want what I'm doing to paralyze you from being where you're supposed to be. Because I want you to understand, like, sometimes I think my content is not good enough. I'm like, okay, what do I need to do to be in a better place? As soon as I gave that person that perspective, they started to see and understand like, oh, like, I just got to get on a journey. And comparison just can have us all in a frenzy. We just need to stop comparing. It's okay, again, to have an example. But if you're sitting there despising where you are, you need to get out of that comparison, because it's not helping you, friend. Now let's talk about what can cause comparison. It could be, get my iPad. Let's talk about it. What can cause comparison? Social media and constant exposure. We already know that everybody posts the highlights of their life when you don't even know. They're probably, like, there's a lot of people faking. They are, yes, friend, there's a lot of people faking like they are somewhere when they're not. I want you to understand that where you are in life is okay, and you eventually get to that place that you want to be. But I want you to understand, not everybody is being honest on the internet. What? Yes. Upbringing and environments can cause you to compare. Also, your insecurities and self-doubt in yourself can cause you to compare yourself to others. If you feel like you're lacking something and somebody has that thing that you feel like you need, You having that self-doubt can make you compare their lives to yours. Lack of self-awareness. Not knowing your strengths can make it easier to adapt somebody else's standard. Let's talk about that. Now I want to get into the effects of comparison, because we already know there's a cause and effect to certain things. And if you do not learn how to manage your comparison, there's going to be some damaging effects, friend. And we got to get that under control. The effects of comparison can lower your self-esteem. It can make you feel like you're behind or you're not enough. And a lot of times that social media can make you feel like you're behind, but you don't even know they're probably maxing out their credit card. They're probably scamming. They're probably doing something they're not supposed to be doing. Not saying that everybody is like that, but the people that you may compare your life to, they may be doing that. We hear that all the time. The effects of comparison can also cause jealousy and resentment, which can damage relationships and distort your perspective. Also, it can paralyze and cause burnout. That comes from you trying to match what others are doing instead of following your own pace. What? Also, it can cause loss of gratitude. You're unable to enjoy what you already have. What you already have is enough. Everything you need is right in front of you. If you needed it, it would be right in front of you. You have everything. Eventually, what you need will come, friend. It will. I'm telling you. My content didn't always look like this. It looked like it was on an iPhone, busted and disgusted, but I eventually got here. Also, comparison can cause a mental health strain, increasing of anxiety, depression, or feelings of inadequacy. Who feels that? Is that you? It's because you're comparing. Stop it. Sorry, we don't condone violence. I'm sorry, y'all, I'm just passionate. Okay, so let's talk about how can we overcome comparison. This is what we want to get to. We want to get to how can you feel like your life is enough, because it is. What you have is enough. I'm tired of saying that. Come on, friend. First, you gotta shift your focus, shift your perspective. Compare yourself only to your past self. Are you growing? That's what you need to do. You're not where you used to be, friend. That's what you need to think about. Sometimes it's okay to look back and say, oh, I'm not where I used to be. It's okay to do that, because it will allow you to know, I'm okay. I'm doing better than what I think. Limit triggers. There's that trigger word. Reduce time on social media or mute accounts that spark unhealthy feelings. I literally just took a week of social media off. I'm telling you, I took a week off of social media because I started to compare. Now, I started to compare my social media to others. I think my content, I need to switch this up. Okay, anxiety's popping up. Trigger. You gotta limit your triggers. That also means limiting conversations. That also means not telling everybody everything. Also, practicing gratitude daily. Listen, this is why I do those celebrating my subscribers videos, because I have to teach myself to have gratitude for where I am. I'm teaching, I'm showing now, I'm being an example now. Be a good example. Sometimes it can also look like, if you're not doing videos, sometimes it can look like writing down things that you are grateful for every morning. Also, what can help is celebrating others without self-judgment. Meaning, you can celebrate their success and just be simply proud of them. Building self-awareness, that means knowing your strengths, values, and goals so you can run your race. If you knew what you had, friend, listen, if you knew what you had, you will understand that what you have is only for your lane. You can't do what they're doing. You don't know the sacrifices they have been making in order to be where they are now. And if you made their same sacrifices, you probably wouldn't be where they were, huh? Because they're running their own race. You need to keep your eye on the prize, where you want to be. Affirm your worth, reminding yourself you are enough right now, not just when you arrive. Again, that goes back into the videos that I have been making. I have to make those videos because I can't just celebrate when I'm there or when I reach that 100,000 subscribers or million subscribers. I can't just celebrate it then. I have to celebrate now because I don't know how long it's going to take me to get there. It could take me tomorrow or it can take me, I'm going to just put a year. It could take me that long, and I can't despise that where I am. I have to affirm where I am because I can't be depressed for a year waiting until that happens. I have to build up that character of affirming myself and being grateful for where I am. Show that gratitude to yourself. Am I yelling? Am I yelling too much? Because I can calm down. I don't want you to skip this video because sometimes people feel like I'm yelling, I'm too passionate, you know what I'm saying? Okay, so now that we're over with this, listen, I want you to understand that, again, it is okay to use somebody's life as an example. But when you start despising where you are, that's where the problem comes in, friend. We're going to go ahead and end this video because my battery's about to die. But I love y'all so much. Don't forget to like, subscribe. Don't forget to hit that red button because you already know what. If I make it what, you make it too. Thank y'all. Love y'all so much.